One of the all-time greats, a Hall of Fame coach, 27th year, four-time Big Ten Coach of the Year, trying to get to 8-4. And of course, Matt Rule in his third year. Ja'Cory Barney starts the game with a return out to the 20-yard line. No surprise, Emmett Johnson. And Johnson.
And I think we're going to see a lot of that today. Matt Rule said we have to kill them with relentless completions. A lot of those will be to 21.
That's not a completion. They're down 5. Lateef gonna run it, and he's not gonna get the first down.
With all these guys on the perimeter, remember in college football, you can release right away.
They have an Aussie punter who punts with either leg. Weegan in traffic, gonna let it bounce. And that feels like a win for Nebraska. Weegan didn't get a chance to return it. They're a run-heavy team. Kamari Moulton with the carry, and Nebraska is there.
He grew up in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Actually wanted to be a Cornhusker, but they didn't offer him until after he committed to Iowa.
Moulton again, right side. A little more push this time. 3rd down and 6. Weegan is split, bottom of your screen. Blitz comes. Gronowski fires on target, caught there. Sam Phillips dropped it.
Completion, love him finishing that play till the end.
Winds swirl in this stadium. Right now it's pretty calm, and a really towering punt. And that's
Herkett have made the game-changing turnovers in the final minute.
Johnson out to the 15.
5 or 6 yards a pop on 1st down, especially against this Iowa defense. That's doing something.
They will ride this guy all day long. And Johnson, second effort, out close to the 30. Intringer brought him down.
Times this year against good teams, they have not tackled that well.
Again, Johnson outside, and he's busted one. He's 40. He's 20. He's 10. He is touchdown.
Oh, close. The first thing that's down is the right elbow.
The ruling on the field. The runner's right elbow was down, and the football was at the 6-inch line. It'll be first run and goal at the 6-inch line.
I didn't realize there was a 6-inch line. Johnson, give it to him. Hit. Not sure he got in. Second push. And let's see. And every one of those yards was all for the call. And Weegan's going to get it right at the 6. Looking for a seam. He's got one. Weegan to the 40. Weegan to the 50. Still on his feet. To the 45. Flags are down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Kicking team number 90.
Forward in motion. Gronowski. Moulton on the ground. And he's stopped there by Cade Petchak.
Gronowski's changing the play.
Moulton. Inside the 25.
Watch for Gronowski's legs, any situation like this.
With time. Scrambling. Throwing. And it's incomplete. On the way, and good. And then after he saw Johnson for a few times, it's like, no, this guy's getting the ball 25 times a game. Barney from his end zone. Good special teams work by Iowa.
12 personnel with one of them being a big guy.
We'll play action. Lateef in trouble. Fires it. There's nobody there.
These guys are so well coached for Iowa. It's unbelievable. He's right there ready for it.
Johnson again. And Iowa's ready for him this time in the Big Ten. Lateef, crossing pattern in traffic. It's caught. Is it enough? I think it's short. End over end. And again, it's not a long punt, but it feels like a win for Nebraska.
But
Kamari Moulton in the backfield. Gronowski play action. Sets. Rolling. Little dump off. Bonami with the catch. And he's inside the 40. That's a gain of about 13. Moulton right side. Well, that hole closed quickly. Second down 7. Nebraska brings heat. Gronowski, back foot throw, man wide open. Bonami with the catch. Touchdown, Iowa.
Then the players.
Stevens kick. Barney Fair catches. Latif, moving pocket, fires to the sideline, and it's just off the hands. He's completing 70% of his passes coming in. Johnson starts right, then left, and then down. Let's see if the Hawkeyes bring heat. They bring 4. Latif, lots of time. Sideline throw. Lindenmeyer with the catch. Lindenmeyer has the first down.
Almost like a basketball pick.
A lot of finesse in that block. Look Johnson again. Emmett Johnson. Knocked out of bounds at the 37.
Between the guard and the tackle, cannot do that until you know he goes in there.
Makai Nelson. Johnson's back in. 2nd and 7. Play action. Latif running for his life again, and he flips it out of bounds.
Try to give himself a chance on 4th down or a shorter field goal.
Yeah, into the wind. Target line was 32-yard line. Emmett Johnson with a catch. Breaks another tackle. Spins down to the 21. That's a first down.
Man coverage with Johnson.
Little tempo here from Nebraska. That went down to the 18, and we go down to Tiffany Blackman. Tiff, throw it. He caught it this summer. Again rolling to the right. Latif again pursued. Flips it. End zone roll. Broken up. Terrific play by Lutmer.
Small town Northwest Iowa guy, just like DeJean.
Blitz comes. 3rd and 7. Latif's throw on target, but short of the first down. Cunanan, 13 of 16. Has a good leg. 52 yards is his long one. That one he knocks through. He had was 51 yards. And a little pop-up. Weegan rushing up to try to get it. And he doesn't get it. That's a live ball. Did Nebraska get it? Nebraska has it. Wow.
Well, that's one way to not let Weegan be a factor. That thing died in the wind and then took a Nebraska.
Latif out of the tent and right back to work on play action. Inside throw.
That's the place where Nebraska's improved the most, is their special teams.
Johnson again. Another hole and another nice game. First down to the 14-yard line. Jaden Montgomery. Nebraska on the move after that recovery on the kickoff, and Johnson has to pick up a loose ball and make something out of it. 2nd and 8. Johnson straight ahead, and he runs into a white wall there. Jalen Watson, 3rd and 7. Latif, end zone, from 29.
Game, but I can assure you Nebraska fans would much rather get that 8th win today.
And this one's over the head of Weegan, so he doesn't get to return this one either.
He's going into the win.
And this might be the windiest piece of real estate in this state. This stadium. Moulton. 2nd and 8, Gronowski on play action. Fires over the middle. On the mark, Vanderzee with the catch. Nebraska's 47. Gronowski, little flip, difficult catch, and Phillips
explored his options and chose Iowa.
2nd down 9. This is Patterson with the carry. He averages 40 yards a game on the ground and has 13 rushing touchdowns. And this is 3rd and 6. Blitz comes late, and there go the legs. Good call there, Ross. And Gronowski is weaving his way to the 20, to the 15, and is out of bounds. Inside the 15. Quick pitch there. That's Nathan McNeil. And McNeil getting outside down to the 7 and down to Tiffany Black.
Draw. Nebraska better be ready.
Gronowski trying to pick his hole, and he runs into Petchak. Sure looks like it. And he's a big quarterback, 6'2", 235. Moulton is back in. Gronowski looking, quick throw, and second and goal. Moulton right side, surging in, touchdown, Iowa. He carried Rex Guthrie with him into the end zone. Snow starting to fall with a little more fervor here. Barney up to his 12. Nice move there, and gets out to the 27.
Could be a big factor in this one. Might be limited now.
Emmett Johnson has been a large factor in this game, and he carries it out to the 31-yard line. Second down, Latif hit as he throws to the sideline. Flags are down.
Prior to the pass being thrown, holding defense number 7.
Xavier, it's definitely on Rashad Godfrey.
41-yard line.
Ooh!
Nice move, boy. Emmett Johnson. Second down and 3. Johnson again. Look at this guy. Emmett Johnson for a first down. 153 yards already for Johnson. Isaiah Mosey in the game. And he bounces off the pile. Tiff's going to spend all the halftime at a charging station to keep all of that stuff charged. Mosey now on second down. And Mosey.
Nebraska out of the gun here. Not a big fan of that.
Third down and short. Big fan of this, though, I would guess, and that's Johnson, who makes a couple of moves.
Perimeter. Look at that number at the bottom. You don't see that against Iowa very often.
Once again into the fray.
Pritchett at left tackle, Spindler at right guard. That helps.
Play action. Latif going to throw it for the corner, and it's incomplete. So it's third down and 4. Blitz comes. Johnson this time is going to be stuffed. 15 of 18 this year is Cunanan.
End zone, even if it's a yard or 2 deep, he should catch it and return it.
They kick away from him, and it goes into the end zone. And 3 timeouts as well for Tim Lester, the offensive coordinator, and Mark Gronowski, the quarterback of Iowa. This is Moulton off the left side, and he's loose. Moulton racing across midfield to the 40. Donovan Jones makes the stop. First and 10. There's the pitch. Moulton trying to get outside. Slithers through, and he's got a nice gain of 8 yards. Second and 2. Moulton again has the first down. It'll stop the clock as they move the chains. Gronowski, a lot of time. Pocket collapses, and he dumps it short. Second and 10. Again, a ton of time. Escapes the pocket. Flag is down. Into the slide goes Gronowski.
Personal foul. Legal hands to the face. Defense number 16.
From the 12. Gronowski is going to throw it. Man open. That's Phillips. And he's close to the end zone. The
Gronowski.
There it is. Large with the push. He did not make it. There he goes. Looks like he's in. Touchdown.
But this does hurt coverage now.
Low liner. And it is Barney. Barney slides through one hole, and then boom, down he goes. Latif fires up the sideline. Leap, almost the catch. Dane Key on the ground this time. And Johnson, and this kind of dictates. Latif's going to throw it. Clock might expire here, and Latif takes a big
3 seconds off. He can't just take an immediate knee.
Down he goes.
Smart.
Entered. All right, ready to go. Weejan's waiting, and another short kick. And a fair catch called for. First touch, second half. Gronowski threw the ball well in that first half. Fires it to the sideline. There's a flag down. Weejan with the catch, and he can't escape.
Offside. Defense lining up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. It's still first down.
The 56 wins for a quarterback. Quick pitch. McNeil trying to get outside. It's Howard in motion. On 2nd and 5. On the ground. And Nathan McNeil Donnie Jones second and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Javen Wright, third down here, 3rd and 5. Nebraska brings 4. Gronowski backpedaling. Good move there. Can't escape. Now he's still on his feet. Backing, looking, firing. And he throws it into the bench and takes a big hit. Barney is deep for Nebraska. Dakin also an Aussie punter. Flag is down. And great ball is loose. I'm not sure if he was down or not. Now it rolls out of bounds, so it's going to stay Nebraska ball. We'll see where they spot it.
Illegal shift. Kicking team. Not all players got set. 5-yard penalty. Will replay 4th down.
You saw Mike Eckler, the special teams coordinator for Nebraska. LeVar Woods is a special teams coordinator for Iowa, and he's considered one of the really good ones in the sport as well. Barney, nobody in front of him now, and he drops this one. Picks it up. It's loose. It's in the end zone. Nebraska, if they cover, it's a safety. And it is.
Requirements for a targeting.
So not only is it 2 points for Iowa, but they get the ball and they get Weejan in a return. And Weejan all the way up to the 48-49 yard line. Ball's loose. Nebraska.
For unsportsmanlike conduct, Iowa number 23, that is his first in the ball game, for pulling a player off the pile. Iowa ball, 1st down and 10.
And of course, Iowa can really make this hurt here. Moulton right side, 2 yards. Moulton in the backfield. Nebraska showing blitz. They don't come. Gronowski's throw is a short one. Gronowski, lots of time, takes a shot. That's for Howard, and it's incomplete.
They want in terms of transfers. They like climb ups from lower levels, not kickbacks from top 10, top 20 programs.
He came from Idaho, a very good program. And this is Barney who holds on to this one, gets to the outside, has a block, still alive to the 50-yard line.
Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Number 26, Nebraska.
So finally, Nebraska's offense gets to touch the football. Johnson, who had a mammoth first half, got to get touchdowns in the red zone. Play action. Latif trying to get it to Barney on a crossing route. And it's incomplete. This turns into 3rd down and 4.
Latif even tried to go there against that zone coverage. No chance. Latif uses legs yet. Now could be the time.
4-man rush. Latif, that was supposed to be underneath.
Zone, against zone you sit down, against man you keep going.
Weejan back. Fair catch called for, and he makes it.
Yes! They might do it.
They fake the pitch, and Gronowski picks his way out to the 34-yard line. Of the last 10 against Nebraska. Keeping it on the ground. And it's more
Pass off of it.
It's Patterson in the backfield. It's play action and a blitz. And Gronowski escapes and finds a man. Vonamy up the sideline, breaks another tackle inside the 25 to the 20.
By Nebraska D coordinator John Butler. That's just the player, unfortunately, not executing.
Vonamy now 3 catches, 91 yards. And this is Patterson breaking through. Boy, nothing going right now for Nebraska.
It is, Nebraska's got too many guys on the field.
They got him off in time. And Patterson, oh no, the flag did come down. The near official.
Substitution. Defense number 95. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Has gotten touchdowns when they've gotten down here in the red zone. They like to use Gronowski's legs.
McNeil in the backfield. Gronowski to the 6. Second and goal. Gronowski, time, scrambles, sets, again, and then he just fires it out of the end zone. Great coverage. Third and goal. Gronowski, head of steam, and he's in. Touchdown, Iowa.
We've been
ball through the end zone.
Still 20 minutes to go here. Plenty of time.
Emmett Johnson, and he is strung out and hung up. Lutmer gets there. He's made a lot of big.
Eagles utilize Cooper DeJean. Man, is he impressive.
Barney in motion. Johnson trying to pick his way through the right side, and he stretches to the 29. This will be ball to 7 and 5. On third down, Latif avoids one hit. Sidearm throw, and it's incomplete.
Calling for pass interference. It was not.
And that changes the whole game plan. Weegan is back. Fair catch called for, and he makes the catch.
Options after every season nowadays with the transfer portal and NIL.
That's Moulton. Well, you wouldn't know it. Moulton's got a first down out to the 49. Tiff, I mean, it's everywhere, right? I mean, Kirk Ferentz even told us this week, hey, on Monday, I start to recruit my own team again. That's Weegan. Nebraska's done a nice job.
Unlike the NFL, which has rules and standard free agent periods, college football is kind of all over the place.
Moulton carrying it.
Back in 1999. Big third down here.
And a quick throw out to Howard. He's got the first down, got a nice block on the perimeter, and he's inside the 30.
I think Iowa kind of got away with one there.
Gronowski has him on the move again. Keeps it, breaks a tackle, and is out of bounds.
Rule is amazing.
Weegan gets a toss and then gets caught for a loss by Andrew Marshall.
You just got to try it first, man. It's not about how it looks, it's how it tastes.
Third down and 4. Gronowski up the sideline. Van der Zee, did he get it? Yeah! What a catch!
Unbelievable catch.
And Iowa pays it off with a touchdown.
Trying to cement themselves as being one of the better teams that Iowa's had in a while.
That was a short kick into the wind. And a solid hit on special teams at the 27-yard line. 4, 6, and 3 in the Big Ten. Latif will throw. It's caught by Key.
Getting so close to top 5 victories. You talk to some Iowa people, they think it is one of the better teams they've had over the last decade.
Latif taking a deep shot. 3rd and 5. And 2 years ago, now as a tight end. So Harburg's going to keep it himself.
Ooh.
And he's hit.
Oh.
I don't know if he got it. It's right on the stick. Latif back in. And Johnson no longer is breaking the big runs like he did in the first half. Godfrey. 2nd and 8. Latif. Lindenmeyer makes the catch. Johnson makes one man miss. And he's across midfield. At 173 of those in the first half. Now Latif with the sore leg firing towards the sideline, and he's overthrowing just about everything. Latif again on 2nd down. Sheds one rusher. Fires, and Johnson has the catch. And he's short of the 1st down. Shire made the stop.
3rd time on this drive. They have a yard or less to go. Going to stay in the gun. The issue with a gun run here is usually it's inside zone away from the offset back.
Johnson tiptoes through tacklers and then gets bulldogged down to the 33. Kai Nelson in motion. Latif, little inside slant. And that's Key. Latif trying to thread the needle, and it's incomplete. Good push. Hubert, the first tackler. It's right at the sticks.
Very deep.
Johnson with the carry. Looks like he has it. But I'm with you. Didn't look like a standard.
But if you're not running quarterback sneak in those situations, I think you're putting yourself at a schematic disadvantage.
Latif, a lot of contact there, and flags come down.
Pass interference, defense number 8. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Includes an automatic 1st down.
Yeah, he was hugging him up when Nizet's fake run throw.
He made 8 starts a couple years ago. Johnson gets it, dances to the goal line, just short.
20 seconds.
Harburg's still in there. He's going to keep it. And he doesn't get in.
And he fumbled.
Ball's loose. Oh, goodness. What a disaster.
Ooh, good. Maybe I can get some stories out of him on the flight home. For this game, so I could just sit on the couch and watch Iowa, Nebraska, and the Black Friday games, but got to be cool for him to be able to play on this stage.
McNeil, that's a 1st down. Watson Trent made.
How many Super Bowls and how many great Division I games those young officials that we shared that journey with now have accomplished, and 50 years is an amazing accomplishment and well deserved.
Gene, if I may, how did he get the nickname Smasher?
That's going to have if they declare those guys made the big plays late that they needed to. Look in the game.
Washington in the backfield. They need 1.5 yards.
Wow.
There's the Plowski.
They got it. They fooled him.
One of the best in the sport. And of course, Joe Moore, everybody who follows college football knows that award. 2nd down. This is Gronowski.
Snookered.
Snookered. Love it.
I don't think I've ever used snookered in a sentence. That was awesome.
Now you have license to do
a performance by their guys again.